Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Wednesday to you. We are coming live again this week to have another one of our Heart and Soul Virtual Expo sponsors interviews. We have 2 interviews happening today, back to back. So I'm very, very excited. And before I bring on the lovely young lady that I'm going to introduce you to today, I would like to let you know about our Heart and Soul Virtual Expo. We are going live for the Expo on the 5th, 6th and 7th of February. So it is literally only a couple of weeks away. It's actually 2 weeks today. Oh my God, I've just realised that. 2 weeks today, which is very exciting, guys. And if you would like to come and join us for free, you can actually do that. You can see in the little thing that's scrolling down underneath me, there is the Facebook address for the free Virtual Expo group. All you need to do is come and join that group, guys. I'll get my beautiful VA Parmaine to pop that link in the comments when she can, and you can just pop the what am I trying to say? Click on the link is what I'm trying to say. Click on the link. Come and join us for free. Come and join us now so you can actually watch as all our wonderful style holders are setting up. And I'll tell you a little more about that later. But without any further ado, what I would love to do now is I would love to introduce you to, like I said, the beautiful lady that we are speaking with today, Sandy Lehmann. Now, Sandy is a Nutrimetics consultant. And what I love about Sandy is she really has a passion for helping ladies with their self-care, their skin care, their body care and their makeup. And understanding how skincare can work alongside the makeup, right? These 2 areas she finds that a lot of ladies don't understand. That's why I love it when someone rings. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. I've got someone calling me. Always happy, always great when someone rings you in the middle of a Facebook Live. Hey, okay. So, what was I saying? So, she loves to help these ladies do things, have the makeup and the skincare, make them all work together. And she loves to offer her support in these areas and, share the beautiful products that are Nutrimetics. So I'm going to bring Sandy up today. And like I said, I'm sure she can explain this a lot better than I can. So let's welcome Sandy. How are you, darling?
Yeah, good, thank you.
That's good.
And how are you, Miss Ali?
Oh, great. I'm loving these interviews because what I love in these interviews is that we really do learn and find out about, the true passion that people have in their businesses. So what I'd love to know is what brought you into, Nutrimetics? What brought you into skincare and makeup in particular?
Well, for years and years, I had 6 boys, and I never knew that self-care existed. I didn't know what it was.
Wow.
Yeah, and it wasn't until I was in my late 50s, towards my late 50s, that I had a couple of daughter-in-laws that did my hair, etc. And I thought nothing more of it, as you do. And it wasn't until my sister had a Nutrimetics party at her place that because I was really down at that time, my depression was pretty low. She said, well, come on, how about joining Nutrimetics and giving it a go? And, oh, yeah, you know how you do. So anyway, I did anyway. And it took a little while for me to get going with it, I suppose you could say. And then we had COVID, which was really sad because I couldn't get any business whatsoever. And then I was off for about a couple of years. I only sold other people at that time because I had to have major surgery and all other things went down the road. So eventually I decided, that's it. Now I'm back on my road again. I'm going to get back up, and here I am today. So, and I just love seeing their faces when they just feel so good. And yes, and they're really surprised what they can achieve just with a bit of skincare or a bit of makeup. It doesn't matter what it is, it's really great.
It's amazing, isn't it, how something as simple as like a facial can, and a little bit of makeup, it doesn't have to be, like a full face, but can just turn around really easily, really quickly, the way you feel about yourself for the day,
Yes.
And what I love is, and I know you do this because you know, you're in my academy and you tell me all the time that you go to ladies' houses and you do that. You give them demo facials. Do you do their makeup as well, or is it just a demo facial?
I'll only do skincare at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got to still. I'm going to get back into the makeup side of things. Hopefully, sometime this year, I'll get back into that. But I did a facial on a young lady that was, I think she was about 5-6 months pregnant at the time, and I noticed that her face was really, really red, and she was very sensitive to products. And I said to her, well, wait a moment, I'm just going to run out to the car and grab something, which is what I did. And her face was bright, bright red. It was really, really bad. And I said to her, is that hormonal because you're pregnant? And she said, yes, it is. And I turned around and said, well, I know. Sorry?
So I just went, oh, there you go. Like, you know, hormonal, she's pregnant.
Yeah, it can make your face so red. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to give you a hot tail facial with Nutri-Rich oil. Oh, she said, okay. She said, I don't need to do any good though. She said, we'll just wait and see. So that's what I did. And I warmed up the face washer 2 or 3 times because quite often it's really nice to get the oil into your skin, and they like a little bit extra as well, which I love doing. And that was fine. And like, I wish I took a photo before, but I didn't. But I do have an after one. And within 10-15 minutes, I took a photo of her face and I showed her, and she sat there and she cried. Just in 10-15 minutes, the bright red in her face had really lessened, and in that short period of time. And she was just so, gobsmacked, really, I suppose you could say. Anyway, that was okay. I think it was a couple of days later, she contacted me with a $560 order.
Oh my
She
gosh.
was, and I wasn't expecting anything from her. And I nearly died with my leg in the air. And she said, look, she said, nobody was able to give me anything for relief. And she said, in 10-15 minutes, she said, my skin just felt amazing. I contacted her just recently. She's only got about 4 or 5 weeks to go. And yeah, she's loving the Nutri-Rich oil. And I just can't wait for this baby to come in the world.
It's almost like you're going to be like a surrogate auntie to the baby now.
Yeah, something like that, I think. Yes.
But isn't that
I
beautiful?
love babies.
Oh, me too. Me too. I was cuddling a little baby last
Yeah.
night. But yeah, like it's amazing, and especially when you're pregnant too. Sometimes from experience, when you're pregnant, sometimes you don't feel the best, even and you don't feel like you look the best. So even if I think if you don't have the skin condition that this lady have, it's just the experience of pampering yourself, isn't it? Is just as good. But also the thing that I find, and as I say that, I'm going to correct myself a bit here and tell me if this is true. Tell me if you agree with this, Sandy. But skincare, yes, it feels lovely, but it is something that we should be doing each day and not necessarily as just pampering. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I do agree with that. Skincare, like I said, it wasn't until I was 60 that I realised what skincare was, and bodycare and all that sort of stuff. And now I'm doing a skincare regime daily. I have found that's such an important part of my day because it makes me feel good doing it, and also knowing that I hope I do look a bit better to others, and because when you get a lot older and you've had a lot of stresses in life, your skin really does show how it all is. It shows you the story of your life, so to speak.
That's a good way to put it, yes.
And mine's our actual map, actually.
Love it, Sandy.
And so, yes, skincare is very important because with the climate that we're in, it's a very dry climate, and a lot of people don't realize that their skin can be so dry that it needs moisture that they don't see it, and which is really sad. So that's something that I stress to all ladies that I have contact with, to have a skincare routine, but not only to have a skincare routine, but also to recognize that they need extra things to support their skin.
Exactly. There you go. We've got Claire saying
I love that you need an eye for my eye wrinkles. Well, that's fine. I probably can provide that too anyway, Claire.
Rather than an iron, wouldn't it be much more lovely if you got skincare for yourself, Claire? Wouldn't that be
That's exactly right. And what I like about and what I like about Nutrimetics too is there is 5 of them on different ranges in the skincare and for everybody. And I use the top of the range, I suppose you could say. It's very close to the Restore range, and I truly love it. I really, really do it. And I've also got my auntie who's 10 years older than me in February, and I always remind her of that, but never mind. And, of course. And she, I've got her going on a skincare routine now, and she's very religious with it because this is my fault. And she said that she's noticed a huge difference. And even with the body care as well, I've said to her, try these products after the shower and afterwards and all that sort of thing. And she often rings me and says to me, oh my God, she said, I'm not, everything feels so great. And I turned around and said, what, the wobbles and all, I say to and she told me to leave she tells me to leave the wobbles out of it, but never mind. But but she said to me that I am correct. She said, you know, she was very much like me. We have a similar background, and wasn't until her girls left home that she started finding out what looking after yourself was, but wasn't fully into it. And I've sort of had a lot more contact with her over the last 12 months because of putting mum into a care home. So I've been staying with her. And she often says to me, I think that was the worst decision I've ever made. Because because I always say to her after she has her shower, now, did you cleanse your face while you're in the shower, or did you do such and such while you're in the shower? So now I've got a list that up in the bathroom what she must do when she goes and has the actual shower. And on the mirror, I have her skincare routine. So I've got her pretty well sorted, I think.
So there you go, people. Sandy is a lady who's gonna get you sorted with your skincare, which is awesome.
Yes. And whether you want to be sorted or not, you'll get sorted.
I love it. And
no, I put a lot of love and care into all my clients, and we have a really good discussion prior to what I just think that they should try, and there's a lot of thought and goes into the actual products that they need, and you need to listen to your client to for their needs, and that is very paramount. It really is. And then I jot everything down that they're telling me, and then I go away for a few minutes. They usually like to go and get a cuppa or something, and I sit there and I work out what is best for them. And I haven't had anybody yet that said to me, oh, you were wrong. So I don't think I'm doing too bad then.
Oh, beautiful. And I think you said before, you mentioned that there's like different levels or levels of skincare. You said there's like top of the range.
Yeah, they're different. There's different ones that you can get. Some people are really sensitive, so you get ones for sensitive. Right. And then you can get the apricot range, which is the Nutrimetics range. And I like that range for younger ones. Like my granddaughter's only 11, and she's already using that range. As well as of a night time, she uses a bit of the the acne range. She'll use that of a night time, which is fine. And also the acne range, or the clear range as it's called, is a good one for those with acne problems and all that sort of trouble. And I've got two grandchildren, the 11-year-old and my 14-year-old grandson. They use it religiously and love it. Then there's the Restore range, which has just been upgraded to having kangaroo paw extract in. And so that's all new at the moment, and I'm still getting used to that one at the moment. But that's fine. I'll get there. But that's fine. And then there's the Platinum range, which is the range that I use and love. And then there's the Comfort range. Actually, there's 6 actually. Oh God, I can't count today. Then there's the Comfort range. It's for people with sensitive skin. And I think it's important too that there is a range for them, because they deserve to be pampered as well. And then we've got the White Age range, which has just been all upgraded as well, and the name change, etc. And that's a nice range, because I use the Platinum of a morning. And what I do is I use the DNA moisturising cream, but I also use the White Age moisturising as well.
Oh, so you mix them all?
Yes, that's exactly right. And they've just brought an eye cream out, which is absolutely lovely. I've just started using it because I've just got it. And it goes with all the ranges, which is what I love. So it's a very good eye cream. So yes, that one's just come out. So yes, we've got 6 skincare ranges altogether. I wish I could count sometimes.
But that says to me that Nutrimetics they know their skincare, because obviously as we grow our skin changes, like you mentioned. You've got your 11-year-old granddaughter. She's we've got what do we call it? What's the word? I can't think of the word. Teenage
what are you
years?
trying to
Teenage
what
years,
are you trying
I don't know. We've got
all right, we'll get it.
We'll get it. The acne happening, and then you've
got
yes,
right. There's so much there happening.
Skin changes, and I know now, like I'm in my 50s, and my skin is changing. And something that my daughter, who is a massage therapist, she always tells me, she says, "Oh my God, Mum, your skin, you need to drink more water, because your skin is just," she says, "you're just drinking in the oil that I'm putting on your body." She goes, "You need to be moisturizing your body, and you need to be doing your skincare on a daily basis on that beautiful face of yours." Like,
exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, she hounds me on it, and it's not.
It is important that you drink water.
It is, yeah. Drinking your water and then doing a regular, having some wonderful products like Nutrimetics, who can help you moisturize it and feel, not only feel good but look good as well. And one thing I want to align here too is that what I love about what you do with the Nutrimetic products is that you really align mental health, right, with with physical health, right?
That's correct.
And
yes.
There is 100% alignment there. So tell us, you've already told us one story with that beautiful lady who's pregnant, she's feeling better about herself and her skin. Do you have other stories like that?
I have a lady in Milton. She's probably a little bit older than I am. That's right. Nutrimetics does cater for everyone, Claire, and that's what I love about Nutrimetics. They're very, very good with that, and they're always looking for other ideas, other things that they can use for people and for their skin, which is what I like about them. It's Lady in Millet, and she never really had a skincare regime, and she does have some skincare products, but she was very confused when she bought them what they were for, and they weren't through me; they were through somebody else. That's fine, and I met her at a bowling club, where my upline was at the time, and I was very lucky that 4 or 5 ladies from there decided they were going to stick with me. Anyway, this one lady, she comes up to me and she says to me, "Oh, do you think you can spare 5 minutes and we can meet up at home?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm sure I can." She said, "What about on such a day?" Yeah, I said, "Yes, I can do that." So I went in to see what, she needed. And she had all the products on the table. And she says, "Right, tell me what they're for." So I had to go through
no.
so I went through what everything was for. "Oh," she says to me, and it was the tight film firm, which you're supposed to use every day. I only used that in summer, and I nearly fell off the chair laughing. I really did. I shouldn't have, but I did. And I turned around and said, "No, darling, your skin needs that 24/7 every day, not just at that time." "Ah, so what else am I doing wrong?" I said, "I don't know if I want to be told, what you're doing wrong." So anyway, the DNA cream, the DNA moisturizing cream, she didn't realise it was a moisturising cream, and it didn't know. To this day, I'm still trying to get through to her, and mind you, it's been 2 years, still trying to get through to her. That is a moisturising cream, and I go in there quite often just to do her deliveries and that. And I say, "Oh, well, you got a good, lot of stuff here today, like the Nutrimetics body stuff and whatever else it may be." So, "Well, that's good for your body. Have you thought about doing something for your face?" And she just burst out laughing. She said, "You sound like my husband."
I don't want to comment on that one.
And I just laughed and laughed, and she was laughing with me. And she said to me, "Oh, okay. So what am I doing wrong now?" I said, "You don't need that one. I told you that before. You need to have this one." So that's it. I said, "I am going home to print out what Lynn must have for her skincare routine and write the products down and everything else." I did this. I went home. I did it straight away. And when I went back up that way, because it's a 30-minute drive, I took it into her and she just lost it. She just burst out laughing because I laminated it as well.
Of course, yeah, you got to make it so you can see it on the fridge
Yes,
or where
exactly. No, I think I had little sparkle things on the outside as well to make it look pretty for her.
Yeah.
So apparently she's got it up in her bathroom. And she said to me, she's never ever had a consultant before, never had anyone like it whatsoever. And she said to me that, she was really excited to have me as her consultant. And I do know how much she appreciates me because my upline was back in the bowling club about a month ago or something. And she decided to have a look what was on offer on the table. And anyway, the upline says to her, "Oh, is there anything here you're interested?" She said, "No, thank you. I have a consultant, thank you." "Oh," she said, "who might that be?" And she said, "It was me." "Oh," she said, "I'm her manager." I turned around, I said, "Well, you're not doing a good job," she said to her.
Oh no. Oh God.
And she said, "Why is that?" "She's a lot better at it than you are." She said she is so supporting. Yeah, she said to her, she's supporting, she's caring, and she's funny. And she said, "I wouldn't have anybody else," she said. And I thought, "Oh, it made me feel really good, And she said, "You should have seen her face. It was like $1,000,000. I wish I was there."
But that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That
And
obviously says, that you really do care about your clients, and it's more than just making a sale to you. And I think that's why people
well,
are
that's
drawn
it. That's it.
they're drawn to you because of that, because not only because you have a passion for the product, but more importantly, you have a passion for helping women to look better or look good and feel better about themselves. And that to me is just really cool.
Right? Yeah. Well, it is more about okay, if you get a sale, that's fine, but I'm not really worried about that. I get in trouble for it, but I don't care. I feel as if I didn't know these things, and I'll be honest, I didn't, and that's what I'm here to do now, is to show women that self-care is very important, and it is very important. And as I said, I've only learned that in the last 6 years, and I'm really surprised actually that I never picked it up before, but I didn't, because I was too busy bringing up 6 boys. I had 2 with disabilities who still live home with us. And so therefore self-care was not a thing I ever thought of. It really wasn't. And one of my daughter-in-laws, she went down to one of, I don't know which shop it was now, and she came in one day with a whole pile of new clothes for me. I said, "What are these for?" She said, "Because this shit's going out the door," she said. She was, and because she's sick of seeing me in black or blue, no other colour, because I had to with the boys, you see. So, and she didn't.
Good, because clearly she's done something, because I don't think I've ever seen you in black or blue.
No, I'm in bright colours. Mind you, this is my pyjama top.
Excuse me, we match.
Yes, we do.
Today. It's amazing. That happened with sponsors yesterday too. We were in the same branding colours. Oh, look at that. There you go. I love it, Sandy. So, Darling, like, I really respect and I love that you have a passion for helping people and what you do, and how you do it. So if they're watching you, where can they find you? How can they get in contact with you? Because they're watching you, they're going, I want a lady who's going to help me with my skincare, my regime. She's going to, be passionate about it, and she's going to be patient with me. How can they find you and get in touch with you?
By my mobile, I suppose, is the best way, is to give me a quick call or send me a quick text. I find that would be the easiest way to get in touch with me, especially if you're in a hurry and you really want to get going with something. That's fine by me. I think that's probably the best way to get me. Yeah.
Awesome, Sandy. Well, what I'm going to suggest is maybe when you can, if you want to add in a link for your profile, if you want to pop it in the comments here, and if you're happy to pop your mobile number in as well. So if people want to get in touch with you, they can do that. Because, and like I said, ladies, to everybody, this is a lady who really wants to look after you. It's not just a job for you. It's not just selling skincare, is it, and makeup. It's much more to you than that, Sandy.
Yes, it is. It is much more than that. That's for sure. Yeah, and I will talk a bit more about it with one of my first lives. I'll be talking about my why and self-care all into one in the first live. So, and that'll get everybody to really get to know me more than anything else.
I love it. That's good. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to that one, Sandy. I really am. That one more than anything else, I think. Any other lives that you do, I think when we share our story and how we came in, into doing what we're doing and why we have a passion, that's where we really resonate with people. So thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sponsor of the Heart and Soul Virtual Expo. We really appreciate it. Lovely talking to you today, darling.
Thank you. I love being here.
We love having you. All right, I'm just going to pop you down in the waiting room. Don't go anywhere.
I won't. Bye.
Oh, what a lovely lady. What a personality, hey? I mean, my goodness, I can't get enough of Sandy. I absolutely adore her. So there you go, guys. If you want to get in touch with someone with some incredible knowledge about skincare and makeup, Sandy is your lady. We've just popped a link in the comments. My beautiful VA has. So you can get in touch with Sandy there, or Sandy's going to pop another couple of things in the comments so you can get in touch with her that way as well. Now, as I mentioned before, guys, we have our virtual expo coming up on the 5th, 6th and 7th of Feb. It's only 2 weeks away, literally today. And if you would like to come and join us free, I'll get my beautiful VA to pop the group link. We hold the virtual expo all in a Facebook group, right? And it's really fun. We have an absolute ball in these expos. You can come along, you can get excuse me, free trainings we have happening every 30 minutes, going from 7 in the morning till 8:30 at night. We have lucky prize draws where you can win one of thousands of dollars worth of products every single day. All of our wonderful stall holders and sponsors are sharing bargains and discounts and all their wonderful products and services with you. So, and guess what, guys? You can come and join us for free. Yes, that's right, free. Costs you nothing. All you need to do is come and join the Facebook group. So if you'd like to come and join us now, you can join us, like I said, for free. You can watch all the prep that's happening. All our stall holders are busy setting up their stall albums now. You can watch all that happening, and you might even get yourself an early bargain. Okay, guys, so I'm going to head off now. Thank you for watching this wonderful sponsors interviews. We have one more sponsors interview coming up today in about 30 minutes, so 2 p.m. Adelaide time. I'm going to see you again then, where we are going to interview the wonderful Lisa McKenzie. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you again very, very shortly. All right, bye.